Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Flatmaggot on session 3 of the £50 buy-in. Let's get straight into it. Okay, straight in with a quick balance check. We're on 446.28. Rolled over from the previous session. We're going to go straight in with a bet here. I've done my usual thing. I've watched the dealer spin for a little while before I start recording. I think there's a tier biased, and I've gone straight in with a bet on 36 basically, because we had a 36, then a 34, so I'm looking for the skip. Or the neighbours. Oh, dipped his toe in 36, came back out, stopped in 11, so 1 for 1. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go with the same bet again. Carry on a tier bet. You know what? I can't say that word very well. Tier. And we're in again, 33. Looking for the skip on 11, maybe. Let's just pad those back out. Oh, back into 33. We earned just a little bit extra that time because we pressed it a little bit by putting the splits in. Same again. 11, 33, 33. Back into 11. Or back into 33. We're going to get a treble maybe? You haven't seen one of those yet. Let's see what else has been hitting. Oh! Had a dance around. But we're on it. Number 8 for another 45. Let's just trim that, shall we, or not? Might go back to 33. Six. Still good. Let's carry on. Opposite side of the wheel. What we're hoping to see after 29. 27 follows 29. So this is a speculative bet. not added to it because we are betting that side of the wheel anyway. So if it hits 27, we're winning. But it's just, I say 27 after 29 because that's a pattern I normally see. Obviously it's not guaranteed, so it's a speculative bet again. 31. Same again, I'm going to bet the same tier. 31 to 31 back to front is 13. Another speculative bet. I'm going to increase it a little bit. Anywhere around there is good. 13 and the neighbours. $27 next door. Neighbour bet. Let's go again. Is it going to go against us? Yeah. Back over to 20, 29 in the neighbours, 18. Looks both ways. Steady. We're like 60 pound up with the bet on. $17. 1.5. Oh, just out. Let's just trim that. Finger trouble there. He's not been hit for a while. 212, all the twos. Where's it going? Back to 2, 32 perhaps? Is it going to play that kind of game? Alright, that's 2 against us. Back to where we started now. I'm going to carry on with the TR bet. I'm looking to hit 36. Ah! What was that? 31. It rejected my bet. Just as well. We didn't win that one. If it had taken it, we would have lost. That's a free bet. Let's just check what the bias is. We've just had 3 going against us. And then, oh no, just in. Not gonna lie, not feeling it now. I mean, we've played like a dozen spins, maybe a little bit more. Started off alright, but now the spin's going against what we were thinking, or what I was thinking. I need to think about switching. Let's go a couple more. Oh, 12 back to front is 21. So that's 5 against us. Is it going to go back to 12? We'll just cover that case. I just hit 12 a couple of times there. Oh, it's back into our side. It's wetting our lips. Let's go again. Leave 12 on for the box. Actually, that's more than the box, isn't it? Should have taken it off. 36. Okay. It's giving us a sweetener. Maybe that was just a temporary glitch. You know, I'm going to go for that again. Let's go for the repeater. Definitely for the skip. So we're going to be betting TR for the next couple of spins. Let's see what it does. Come on, keep it. Giving us a little win. But is it going to just take it all off us? But we'll go for the skip. And we'll press it a little bit. Our bet's increased to 35 now. Go on. Okay. That helps. As we're on the right side of our rollover balance, we'll keep the bet the same. Try our luck. And nope. This bet will take us back to where we started if it goes down. Every other spin, hitting a number every other spin's not helping us. It's gradually going down. Go on. Okay. Again. Now if this goes against us, our next bet will take us down. Just slowly slipping. Oh, against us. That looks the pattern now. So this next spin should be with us. Let's trim these back a little bit. It's a little bit heavy for what's happening at the moment. Let's keep that on. Oh, it's going against us again. 12. The Steelers seems to be spinning 12. Okay, let's just carry on. Just trim it again. Looking at him, thinking of switching, you know. Yeah. Do we persevere? What's the chances of it hitting 12 again? The skip. Nope. Right now I'm in two minds whether to switch. Or do we keep going down this same route? 12. There you go. 12 again. She likes 12. That's 3 in the same rail. That's like every fourth spin. Is it going to go back around 6? $30. Just keeping us in the game. We're seriously thinking about switching, but it's doing just enough to keep us interested. It's just dangerous, really. There's neither here or there at the moment. Come on, get down. Yes! Okay. That's a little bit better. I might just press 36 again, like we did last time, for the repeat and the skip. So what are we on now? 560, 570-ish. So we're up and down at the moment. We went up to around about 5 something to start with. Oh, no. And then we dropped down, then we went below our rollover balance. And then we hit the 36 for like £3. Brought it back up again. Then we went back down. We hit the 36 again with 5 on it. Put us back up to 570. Come on. Hit the skip now. Go on. 34. Right section, but very weak bet there. Covered our bet. That's what matters. And what's it going to do this time? Is it going to go against us? Yes, it does. See, that's not helping. We hit the primary, but we're not being supported. We're not hitting like a couple to support us. And the ones that we do hit are pretty skinny hits. So another couple of spins at this rate, we're going to be back to where we started again. We're yo-yoing at the moment. This is a pretty tough game. These are the worst games. Go on. 30. Yeah, the yo-yo games are the worst games. It doesn't look like... They're the worst games to judge, I find. Because it's like... it's like we get ahead and they take it all back off us. Then it lets us get ahead again, then it takes it all back off us. So, oh, look at that. Skip on 0. Couldn't have done a skip on 36. Is it going to go back to 30? Or 11? 30, 11, 13 maybe. Come on. Yeah, very difficult to judge these games because... Oh, 6. It's trying. Just let us reach a high of like 570, but it doesn't want to doesn't seem to want us to go any higher. That's what it feels like. Because if it was one of those games where, you know, we're hitting numbers, we're kind of plateau. We'll hit a number, then we'll plateau for a bit, around about 27. That's okay. And then we'll hit a few numbers in between, like continuation bets, and then we'll perhaps hit a more prominent number again, which catapults us forward. But we're not doing that this session. Like I say, it's a tough session to read because when it's yo-yoing like that, oh, it's gone against us. Yeah, when it's yo-yoing like that, when it's on the downward part of it, you don't know how far down that's going to go. So at some point you've got to decide, you know, if you hit the primary when you're at that bottom, you hit a primary to get you in front again, you got to make that decision. Do I stop now, cut and run, I'm ahead a little bit, I've had a bit of a game, I'll be happy with that, or when you hit that primary, do you chase it? $30. So a gambler, his mentality is like, when he's been struggling and then he hits a primary and it gets him back in front a bit, he will want to carry on. It's like he's back in the game, we're starting from scratch, let's go for it. But the smart thing to do when the game's a bit of a yo-yo game like that, the smart thing to do is when you are back in front by a bit, you ought to quit. That's the only way to win in that situation, because if you start pressing it because you've hit a number, or you think, okay, we've reset, let's go again, there's a good chance you're going to lose, because you're invested again, and then you're spending more time on the wheel than you need to, and the longer you spend on the wheel, or the longer you spend playing, the more chance it is you're going to lose. So you need to think about that. I'm thinking the next hit we have, if we hit the primary again, which is 36, no, went against us. So if we hit that our primary again now, I would quit, because we're ahead decent then. But the way the game feels to me at the moment is we'll hit the primary and then we'll lose two or three will go against us, and then we're down again and we're not containing it. Oh, that was a in 12. 12's the one. This lass has hit 12 4 times maybe. That's 2 against us. 2 on the bounce on the other side of the wheel. Not too concerned. Maybe a couple more we need to change. I think it is favouring the other side of the wheel. Ah, oh, yeah. A voicing again. It does seem to favour voicing, but it does hit on our side of the wheel enough to keep me interested or keep me going on that side of the wheel. Tough call. We're back below where we started now. See, it's back over there. It's done just enough to keep us interested again. Oops, finger trouble there. Was that a sign? Was that trying to tell us to press? Let's see what would happen. I double clicked by mistake and doubled my bet. Watch it hit 36 now. Ah, no. Just as well we took it back off because we lost. It is, that's exactly what it's doing. $35 sometimes goes to 11. 11's next to 36. That's my thinking. No. 12 again. Oh. Maybe I need to switch. The bet's at 33 at the moment. If it goes against us a couple more times, we're going to be down to 300. We really need to think about where we're going to put a stop loss in. 33. Again, just enough to keep us going. Yeah, we need to think about a stop loss because we really don't want to go below what we earned the first session. So the first rollover is like 200, 210. We really don't want to go below that because that would have wiped out our whole of session 2's profit. Yeah. You know what? I feel like I want to switch. It's put 31 back to front, 13. That's the only thing that's keeping me on that side of the wheel. But it's not looking good. That's 0. One more. It's going, for every time we do hit, it's going against us 2 hits thereafter. That's not good. So that's definitely telling me that it's favouring voiced in zeros. Oh look, 36. No. Good job I didn't switch. Go again. Let's go again. It's almost like I was on the verge of switching, and it's thrown me a lifeline. Say, don't you dare think about switching. So that's the highest we've been. 6. Was that 610, 608, something like that. Come on, that's it. Keep us up there. New dealer. Let's go again. Might need to trim this down after. 5, 7, 3. So we're back up again. We're at the peak of that yo-yo. Do we stop? If we don't stop here, we're going to get involved again. Ah, nasty edge stopped it going back. What's this last going to do? One more for the box. Highly unlikely because it's not the same dealer, but no, gone against us. It's on the 2s again. 222. Back to 2 maybe. Do I switch? Do I carry on? One more. Two spins against us. One spin, 4. Still a net loss. If this goes down, that's... yes. 12! All the 2s. 2, 22, 12. Gotta be joking me, right? Look at that. 12s has hit a lot. Maybe we need to switch. If we'd have gone for 12, we'd have hit it 4 or 5 times in the amount of time that we've hit the 36. It's over there again. Is that going to do a skip on 12, or are we going to do the... are we going to see the back to 131, 13, and the neighbours may be a possibility of hitting our 36 again. No, oh! Wiped its feet in 12, nearly went back in 12. Either way, it's still against us. Couple more. If this doesn't change, we need to switch. But always it keeps on throwing us a bit of a lifeline. Could be one of those. As soon as we switch, we'll hit our 36. Is it going to be one of those games? Okay. Back in our section. It's more against us than not. You can tell that by the balance. Look at it. 420. We were at 608, something like that. It's the best part 200 since we hit our 36, which was only 7 spins ago. And it's gone against us again. This is the kind of level that we dropped to before, and it threw us a lifeline the last couple of times. Is it going to do it again? No. Again, it hits our section once, hits the opposite twice. Yeah, it's definitely biased towards voicings and 0. Do I have a bet for 12? 24. Just hitting it enough. $28 is the closest bet to a 12. $12 is hot in the last 100. We know that. Oh, look at that! 35. That's too close to 12. let's switch. I have a layout for 35 there, so what we do, we just switch the numbers around there. Let's go for this 12. Is it going to go back? You watch, we switched the voice in here, hit our numbers now. That's the risk. 27, no! Did exactly that. Okay, let's hope for this skip. Let's have a look at these numbers. 28, 35. Those are the neighbours. Our primary number's 12. Oh, just. It's a little bit shaky. Don't tell me it's going to go back to 27, 13, 36. For the number of times that I've thought 31 back to front is 13, it's not done anything like that this time round throughout this session, so oh, that was a nasty little bounce there. Just covered. We're holding on by the skin of our teeth. So I think let's do the right thing here, or let me try and do the right thing here, is that if this goes down to 210 or anywhere near that, we'll call it a day. At least that gives us enough money to try again another day, hopefully when the wheel's in our favour. No, back into 20 stubborn. I don't want to switch back. I'm going to be chasing my tail otherwise. Let's go 2 more. We're committed. 2 more. And we'll pull the plug. Darn it. This is cruel, isn't it? When we were playing Tier, it was hitting voicing more. And now without that we've gone voicing, it's hitting the flipping Tier. Okay, 1 more. We got 1 more after this. Oh! 35. Almost. Okay, throw us a lifeline. Tiny little bit of breathing space there, so let's go again. How many times does it hit 35? 20 stone, 35. 4. 12's been hit a lot. Pebble. 9. 29. Okay, it's good. Let's go again. Come on, let's see the skip. Let's see the skip and just be a little bit out and go into 12. That's what we're hoping. Come on. 32. Okay. Okay. That works. Let's do the 2, shall we? We know how it likes the 2s. 22, 2, 12! Ooh! Oh! There it is! Get in there! That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes. Right. Let's go again. Now, remember what I said. We're at the top of that yo-yo again now. I think we ought to call it. Let's go for the repeat. Let's go for the skip. I think we've pushed our luck today. It's put us up there a 3rd time now, maybe a 4th time. I can't remember how many times we've been up this far, but go on. Oh no, just a little bit too far. Okay, let's go again. Let's go for the skip, and I think we ought to call it. I don't think it's even worth going to a box. If we lose this, we're on 577. We've been there a few times in this session, so I think we ought to call it at that. We've had our game, we've had our luck. I think if we played longer, we could end up going the other way and cashing out at 210. Get in. No, a 1. No, I think that's a wrap, guys. Let's call it there. 577. That'll do us. So what did you think of that session? Pretty interesting, right? That was a proper seesaw of a session, up and down, down and up. It didn't really go anywhere in terms of gains and losses. Now, without going back and checking, I don't think we were ever more than £150 up or down at any point. Managed to hit our primary stack a number of times, but when we hit them, we were at the bottom of the seesaw effect, so we were only breaking even with what we started with or getting ahead by a little. Not helped by the fact we were constantly eating butts straight after the hit. We weren't hitting anything that was supporting us at the time. This was the first time so far we've had to consider a stop loss or cut-off point, as it wasn't looking good at one point in particular, but made the right call in the end, that being getting out ahead and resisting the temptation to get involved again, which is all too easy to do. You can only look a gift horse in the mouth so many times. Now for sure, we will be faced with the same scenario many times over the longer we can keep this going. Let's do the numbers for the session. We had a rollover of 446 from the previous session. We finished at 577. That's a plus of £131. So despite how it went, we should consider it a decent outcome. More important is that we finished on the right side of where we started. Whether we are a pound up or 1,000 up, we should be happy. Yes, of course, one is far less satisfying than the other, but a win is a win. We must remember that. And in this case, 130 in 50 minutes, that's a good rate. I'll take it. So till the next one, bet smart, bet safe.